Ever wondered how crucial security is in the world of e-commerce? Well, let me tell you, it's not just important, it's absolutely vital. As our world becomes increasingly digital, more and more transactions are happening online. From buying your morning cup of coffee to purchasing that new bestseller, e-commerce is quickly becoming our preferred way to shop. Think about it for a moment. Every time you enter your credit card details, your address, or any other personal information online, you're trusting that the website you're using is secure. You're trusting that your information won't fall into the wrong hands. But with this rise in online transactions, there's also been a corresponding increase in cyber threats. Hackers, fraudsters, identity thieves, they're all out there and they're all trying to get their hands on your information. So, how do e-commerce platforms protect themselves and their customers from these threats? Well, they employ a variety of security measures: encryption, secure sockets layer, firewalls. These are just a few of the tools at their disposal. But as the threats evolve, so must the security measures. And that's where artificial intelligence comes in. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is becoming an increasingly important tool in the fight against e-commerce fraud. It can analyze patterns, detect anomalies, and even predict future attacks. This isn't just some sci-fi fantasy, this is happening right now. AI is helping to make e-commerce safer for everyone. But here's the thing. Despite all these security measures, despite all this advanced technology, if an e-commerce platform doesn't take security seriously, it's like a sitting duck. It's just waiting for a fraudster to take advantage. And when that happens, it's not just the platform that suffers, it's the customers, the people who trusted that platform with their information. So you see, security isn't just important in e-commerce, it's absolutely vital. Without top-notch security, e-commerce platforms are just sitting ducks for fraudsters. So, where does artificial intelligence come into play in e-commerce security? Well, let's dive right into it. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is revolutionizing e-commerce security in ways we could have only dreamed of a decade ago. Picture this. Every day, countless transactions are made online. Each of these transactions generates data, and the sheer volume of it is mind-boggling. Now, imagine trying to sift through that data to spot any potential threats or suspicious activities. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, right? But here's where AI steps in. With its ability to analyze vast amounts of data, AI can identify patterns that would be impossible for a human to detect. It can recognize behavior that deviates from the norm, flagging it for further investigation. Essentially, AI is the detective that never sleeps, constantly on the lookout for anything out of the ordinary. Let's consider an example. Suppose someone tries to make a large purchase from an online store across the globe, using a credit card that has only ever been used for small local transactions. To a human, this might just seem like an odd occurrence, but to AI, it's a red flag. AI can analyze the customer's past behavior, compare it to the current transaction, and if it determines that the transaction is suspicious, it can block it and alert the necessary parties. But AI isn't just about prevention, it's also about response. When a potential threat is detected, AI can react in real time, taking necessary actions to mitigate the risk. This could mean anything from blocking a transaction, to informing the customer of suspicious activity, to alerting the relevant authorities. The beauty of AI lies in its ability to learn and adapt. With each transaction it analyzes, it becomes smarter, better equipped to identify potential threats. It's constantly evolving, always improving, and that's what makes it such a game changer. In short, AI is changing the game in e-commerce security, making transactions safer than ever. It's the watchful guardian in the world of online shopping, ensuring that every click, every purchase, is as secure as can be. But how does AI actually work to detect and prevent fraud in e-commerce? Let's dive into a case study. Imagine a bustling e-commerce platform handling millions of transactions every day. Amidst this sea of transactions, something seems off. A handful of transactions originating from a single IP address, using different credit cards, but shipping to the same location. To the human eye, this might slip through unnoticed amidst the daily chaos, but not to our unsung hero, artificial intelligence. The AI system, in this case, had been trained on vast amounts of data, learning to recognize patterns and anomalies that suggest fraudulent activity. It doesn't tire or get overwhelmed by the sheer volume of data. It's always on guard, always vigilant. So, when it noticed the suspicious pattern of transactions, it didn't just raise a flag, it dove deeper. It cross-referenced these transactions with its learned knowledge base, comparing them against known fraud patterns. It also looked at other factors like the speed of transactions, the time they were made, and the frequency, which all seemed to corroborate its suspicions. The AI then took a proactive step. It halted the suspicious transactions temporarily, preventing any potential loss, and alerted the human security team. The team, working hand in hand with the AI, was able to quickly investigate these transactions, resulting in the discovery of a major fraud attempt. This is not a hypothetical scenario. This is a real-life case study of a leading e-commerce platform that successfully leveraged AI to combat fraud. But let's not stop there. Let's peel back another layer. The AI system didn't just detect and prevent fraud, it also learned from it. It took this new pattern of fraudulent transactions and added it to its knowledge base, making it even better equipped to detect similar attempts in the future. This is the beauty of machine learning, the subset of AI that allows systems to learn and improve from experience. This e-commerce platform is just one of many that are harnessing the power of AI to enhance security and protect their consumers. AI is being used to detect not just transactional fraud, but also identity theft, account takeover, and even return fraud. It's helping businesses stay one step ahead of fraudsters who are constantly evolving their tactics. As we increasingly move towards a digital-first world, the importance of such AI-powered security measures cannot be overstated. They are not just nice-to-haves, they are becoming essential tools for survival in the e-commerce landscape. As you can see from this case study, AI is not just a buzzword, it's a powerful tool in the fight against e-commerce fraud. What does the future hold for AI in e-commerce security? As we look ahead, it's clear that the role of artificial intelligence in e-commerce security is poised for significant growth. The promise of AI is not in its current capabilities, impressive as they are, but in its potential to evolve, adapt, and improve. In the future, we could see AI systems that not only identify and prevent existing forms of fraud, but also predict and thwart new types of cyber threats before they even occur. This proactive approach to security could be a game-changer, shifting the balance of power away from cybercriminals and back to the entities they target. Moreover, as AI becomes more sophisticated, it will likely become more integrated into the fabric of e-commerce platforms. We're moving towards a future where every transaction, every user interaction, every piece of data is analyzed in real time by intelligent systems. These systems will be able to identify patterns, detect anomalies, and make decisions at a speed and accuracy that far surpasses human capabilities. The future of AI in e-commerce security also holds the promise of user-friendly security. Currently, some security measures can be cumbersome for customers, leading to abandoned shopping carts and lost sales. With AI, security can be both robust and seamless, minimizing friction for customers while maximizing protection. We're also likely to see the rise of more collaborative AI systems. These systems will not only communicate with each other to share threat information, but they will also learn from each other, improving their effectiveness over time. Lastly, we should anticipate more transparency and accountability in AI systems. As these systems take on more responsibility for security, it's crucial that they are held to high standards of reliability and fairness. We can expect to see more mechanisms for auditing and overseeing these systems to ensure they are working as intended and not causing unintended harm. With its ability to adapt and learn, AI is set to play an even bigger role in e-commerce security in the future. The journey ahead is full of challenges and opportunities, but one thing is clear. The future of AI in e-commerce security is bright, and we're just getting started. Security is no small matter in the fast-paced world of e-commerce. We've navigated through the importance of security in e-commerce, and how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing this aspect. From detecting fraudulent activities to enhancing customer experiences, AI is truly a game-changer in e-commerce security. We've seen AI in action, how it sifts through enormous amounts of data to identify patterns and anomalies that could signify fraud. It's like having a digital security guard that never sleeps, always on the lookout. And let's not forget the future of AI in e-commerce security. It's not just about the here and now, but also about what's to come. As we continue to shop online, remember, AI is working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our transactions secure. So let's embrace this technological marvel that's making our online shopping experiences safer and more efficient. If you found this video informative and useful, do share it, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button for more such updates. Stay safe and keep shopping online.